season's about to start up. They're already starting to truck in the rides. Flip it around, let y'all see. Here's the ride that I'm trucked in here. A couple of them over there. They ain't started setting them up, of course, but they're starting to get them here. Some more over there. It'll be a while to get them all up. Well, we can go out here and go at the beach. It's a little breezy. Still about 80 degrees out here. Howdy, howdy. Appreciate you coming in. I'm going to do a short little live stream at the beach. Show y'all folks it's still there. They're slowly but surely bringing some stuff in. Hauled all of them off except for the one here. Can't remember what it is. This sea dragon. That one stayed the whole time. It's built in, I guess. Flip around here. That one stayed the whole off season, so it don't go nowhere. There's some more that I'm trapped in here. Just kinda. What's up, bro? Glenn, how you doing, brother? I'm doing pretty good, man. Pretty good. Trying to keep a positive aspect on life. Quit sweating the little stuff, bad stuff.
Oh, I mean, like, I don't remember what's bad.
I'm gonna go ahead and look at some sand and water. Alright, I know. Leave it like this. Doggo. The bar alley here. There's like 6 bars down here. Here's the boardwalk, Carolina Beach, North Carolina. There's that old blazing sun behind the ride there. Fixing some boards here. Do pretty good maintenance on that thing. Pretty good to get little swings and seats out through there. There's the little place we can look out at the ocean. We can go out there and get us an elevated view of it. That's the water. There she is. People out there. This is pre-season. Oh yeah, it's looking nice today. Hit y'all with some craziness. How far you think y'all can see that way? Come back this way. How far y'all think y'all see it that way? I want to tell you something. Do y'all see any curvature out there? I know it's well over 10 miles that we're looking at. We should be able to see some curvature. y'all gonna think I'm crazy. I'm telling you. There ain't no damn curvature out there. We can see the moon. The moon is supposedly 265,000 miles away. So that's how far we can see. I don't know, I'm seeing probably 20 miles that direction. And I don't see no damn curvature. I don't believe it there's any curvature. Too many people testify that there ain't. And just how's that work? Where's that curvature at? You tell me it's just dropping off out there at that line? That's what they're saying. That you're not actually seeing the real horizon. We don't have a real horizon. We got a curve on a ball. I don't see no damn curve. You see any curve out there? I know damn well that's over 10 miles. We should see some damn curve. Supposed to be 8 inches of drop for every freaking mile. So if you're looking 10 miles, there should be, shit, I can't do the math. It's 8 inches squared. So you can figure that. That's 8 times 8. So that's how much droppage and curvage we should see. We're going to go out there and walk in the sand a little bit, get up close, let y'all hear the waves as well. That wind blowing bad. Oh my God, this is aging. Well, get used to it, fucker. Someday you're going to say, damn, you tried to tell me, Dennis. I should have listened to you. That's going to be a lot with me, bud. There ain't going to be a whole lot. Well, I told you so, Dennis. No, ain't going to be none of that shit. You write, when you get those, you write them down in your little book. I guarantee you my book will fill up before yours. And I'm surprised that you are so intent on being right on this one that you ain't even seeing the information correctly. That's alright, man. I'm gonna be your friend. You're gonna be the first dumbass I've been friends with. That's the fucking distance there. You don't disappear the way you think it does. Go down over the horizon, it just fades out of view. It gets so damn small. Yeah, it's like you're looking up at those airplanes. They're 30,000 feet. That's roughly 5 miles up, bud. That's how far you can see. And I know damn well, looking down through there, you see, let me zoom in on it for you there. You see that there pier? Can you see the pier there? There's a pier right there. Also, I know it's 3.5, 4 miles between these piers. And you can see the out behind it. You know? And if you'll notice that pier right there is almost level with that line. It's just a little higher. When you get down there, that's 20 feet up off the beach. You can see there's a raise in it. If there was curvature, it would drop, son. Not go up, not be level. It would drop. I can come out here with an experiment, go down to the end of that damn pier down there, not at the end, but at the beginning of it, put a light. I can go down here at that other end and put a light, and it'll be at sea level. Put them at the same damn height off the sea level, and you'll be able to see. And if I put one in the middle right here, they'll be in a goddamn straight line. There should be some deviation. So, you believe on it all you want. Yeah, I noticed it's actually 24,190 miles. It's the circumference of the Earth, bud. You're right, 10 miles is insignificant. It's their fucking math, not mine. I didn't want to say it's 8 inches square per mile. You know what I'm saying? So if you're looking 3 miles, right? 8 inches square per mile. That would be 24 fucking inches, dude. 3 miles? 2 foot. And I could damn well tell you that I'm looking out yonder, there ain't a goddamn hump out there for miles. So, give it up, bro. You're not going to be open-minded, look at the damn information in an open mind, preconceived notion that they feed into your damn dumbass head in school. for years and years, and I know the same damn math and science. I think I got a better grip on it than you do, but you know, just because you learn it don't make it right. You know. Let me look at you when I'm saying this too. Here, come on. Just because they teach you shit don't make it true, man. You understand that? If we all learn the wrong shit, we just all learn the wrong shit. That don't make it true. Yeah. So, how did the seasons change? Well, you asked me to explain all kinds of shit about this. When it's cut and dry for me, you know, I see it the way I see it. Like I said, I was in your boat that you're in. You know what I'm saying? I have had an epiphany. You know what that means? You know what epiphany is? That means I saw the light, son. You know, I sent you the damn video from Instagram where dude shows you in 1958 the fucking firmament, its location, and everything was in the goddamn encyclopedia. They took it out. You know, it's all kinds of shit that they done lied to us about. Like suppose Great Wall of China was built by China. Nope, it wasn't. That's a lie. And you had the mud floods and all that shit. It's like when they had the World's Fair, they used to build these buildings. Take 2 years to build them, and then 6 months later they turn them down. Bullshit. Say that shit you want to. They have a AI generated diorama on that website. I linked up to a lot of those videos I've sent you. The one that's called flatearth.com shit. And you can look on there and it'll show you how the seasons change. It'll show you how the sun and moon move. The sun and moon move. You know. That's just like, yeah, they're like, the sun's got to be going down. It ain't got to be going down. It's out of sight. Same way boats and shit go out of sight. It gets too far away from you. Down behind the horizon. Like you probably believe they went to the moon here recently. Keep on believing that shit. I used to believe in Santa Claus too, but I outgrew that. Did you believe in Santa Claus? No. See, that's what you're not understanding. So you're thinking that the sun's where they told you was, 93 million miles away. It takes the sun 8 minutes, the light from the sun 8 minutes to get here. That's bullshit. It's a lot lower. I showed you the damn video with the crepuscular sun rays coming through the clouds. I don't know if you know anything about art, but they got this shit called a vanishing point. How you draw things with straight lines and stuff. It gives you the scale at which shit disappears. Like looking up this sidewalk here. You see how that sidewalk, those boxes, the sidewalk, they get smaller. They're not smaller, man. They're just as big as these. They're just going away. They're getting smaller. You understand? They're getting smaller the further you go. That's called a vanishing point. Now, with crepuscular sun rays coming through the sun, there it is. You see the sun coming through the cloud, they're rays from different directions. That's because you can trace those lines that they're coming through the cloud there, and it'll lead you back to the damn sun. Now, if that summit was 93 million miles away, they'd all be in a straight line. But they're not. They're angled, many angles, because it's closer than what they say it is. But you can believe what you want. Yeah, I'm not trying to sell you this shit. You don't want to buy it. That's on you. I can't help you. You don't want to learn. You don't want to have an open mind. Because see, you can't prove my end of it, your end of it, without going to NASA and some damn science book that some other asshole wrote and some other asshole drew the pictures in. You You know, those are not photographs. You know, all that shit's animated, computer generated shit nowadays. How come they don't come up with more accurate pictures of the fucking moon and sun and earth and all this shit in correlation out there? You know, because they could have took a picture of the damn sun while they was out there on Artemis. But they didn't. They was pushing their shit to the limit as it was. Goddamn green screen was failing them every damn day. You know, how come's that going on? What's up, Blood Dragoon? Appreciate you coming in. Like I said, you know, the only thing gets to me is you're tagging at me on, you know. Like if you don't want to believe it, that's fine, man. You're free to believe what you want to believe, just like I am. You know, maybe someday you'll see it. But I don't know. Some people sick. But I'm gonna set up some experiments for you, just to show you. Yeah, it didn't do right that time. Hey, Stats, we're gonna walk around the block. I don't know if I'll be able to hold the signal or not, but we're gonna walk down to the lake. Get me some live stream in. Let me listen to freaking tease and poke fun at what he don't understand. And who is that? Corner Clubhouse, appreciate you coming in, brother. I ain't got but a little bit of screen. Sorry if I missed anybody's chats. Let's see, let me see if I can catch up on it. I'm in the sun here. Just kinda. Let's get out real quick. What the hell? Behave yourself. Don't block anybody. Don't hide anybody. They get acting stupid, picking on you, your friends, time them out, throw it out small. They keep at it, try to get overly vulgar. Go ahead and hit them with 24 hours, but I don't block people here. Just because they're dickhead today don't mean they will be tomorrow. But welcome to the Blue family. And I appreciate all y'all beautiful people coming in and thumbing it up. Sun's going down. I ain't at the right time of year to catch them sunsets yet. But it's nice out here. It's probably in the 70s right now. Got up to like 80, between 81 and 85 today, I think. Went to the gym today. Let y'all see me all buffed up and shit. I'm gonna be hitting it more regularly. Had to take a damn break because I hurt my hand last week. Took a week. It's about healed up. I just want to give it another day or so to cover it up. It's all but healed. You know, you'd figure, freaking with my track record, you fact checking me and busting me, you'd have learned something. When I'm running my mouth, I'm not good. Every once in a while, I might be off. Off ain't wrong. Off is just not completely accurate. You know? Like I told you why they doing it, but you don't believe in that anyway, so yeah. I'm not gonna browbeat you with either one of them. You know, you're entitled to believe what you want to believe. That's why they're doing it. To hide that from everybody. You know, all these people that ain't believing, they lost. That's how that works. I didn't make the rules. You know. But history does not dispute the existence of Jesus. Matter of fact, AD and BC, both of them were strapped to him. So, go figure that. And you have the three largest religions in the world, they all believe he's real. Yeah, they don't dispute him. And there's more and more facts keep coming out every year that are biblical. A lot of people don't understand about that one either. The Bible was written, the King James Version section of it has 66 books written by 40 different authors over 1,500 years. This means people who didn't even know each other. Alright? Some of the original books are written by the apostles. Now, in case you don't know, I'm going to give you a little brief synopsis of what happened. Jesus Christ was crucified and he rose from the dead 3 days later. All his disciples fled from him and denied him at the time. But when they come back and they seen he was alive again, because they watched him die on the damn cross, but when they seen him alive, all of those disciples were put to death teaching about the resurrection. So if that ain't some faith for you, if that ain't got something to make you go, I don't know what the hell to tell you, but these men were put to death, burned at the stake, crucified, beheaded, fed to lions and shit, because they believed and they were giving testimony of the resurrection of Jesus Christ. That should be a little bit to swallow right there. Mystical Rose, how you doing? Appreciate you coming in. Use some blue there. Don't be blocking anybody, time out anybody's harassing you or anybody else in the chat. Start out small and work your way up. They get vulgar, or if they blaspheme up in here, go ahead and hit them with 24 hours. We'll see what they think tomorrow. You know, I understand. I used to be a terrible sinner. I used to do real bad things. By the grace of God, I got some of the worst trials and tribulations you can go through in this world. And that was because he was with me. I've had miracles happen in my life. No, they're not grandiose like walk on water or raise somebody from the dead. There just ain't good explanations for them other than the hand of God moving. Yeah. I can look at a newborn baby. I can look at the life here on this planet and see how it's all symbiotic. You know, any one thing eliminated, we're all eliminated. Trees gone, we're done. You know, the trees, they got no eyes, no ears. How did they know animals like fruit? How did they know they like sweet, pretty colors and stuff? Symbiotic relationship between us and them. And then they still ain't figured out all the human body yet, and they've been studying it for hundreds of years, if not thousands of years, and they ain't figured it out. They learn new stuff every day. Just say that we came from a big bang, it's all an accident, tomorrow don't mean nothing, that means you worship nothing. You're going to go back to nothing. I choose to believe in a creator because everything I've ever seen on this earth, man-made, put a hell lot of thought and effort into constructing it. But don't none of it hold a damn candle to the construction of a human. The mental, the physical, spiritual. And we're still learning stuff about that. And I'm dabbling into it all. It's just like the meridians that are in your body, acupuncture. They have mapped out the flow of those meridians, and they do not follow the nervous system. They do not follow the bloodstream. They follow the energy field that you create as a magnetic field generator. Everybody's heart is a magnetic field generator. These are facts. They done come out and said that the heart is not strong enough to pump the fluid that it's pumping. Yet it still does. Yeah. What's up, Mental Raccoon? Get you some blue. Alright. Anybody comes in here attacking you, you can defend yourself. Just don't block anybody. Time them out. Start out small. Work your way up. If they get vulgar or anything like that, time them out. If they keep persistent, like you get 3 strikes, that 3rd strike, 24-hour timeout will see what they got to say tomorrow. Other than that, share yourself out, sub up these folks in here, because pretty much everybody in here is real good people. Show y'all what's blowing some cold water on me here. They got the fountains running. Got one down there, one there. Used to be one over there. I don't see it. Might have took it out. This is the lake. I'll try to go up here and get one of these gazebos. See if we can catch us some pretty sunset going on there. That's another thing right there, freaking. If the earth was curved, that there reflection of the sun would not be straight like that. You can do that test at your own house with a flashlight. You can figure out how to curve water. Now what you can do is grab you a ball and wet that ball up and shine light on it and see what happens to that light. I guarantee it won't be in a straight line like that. Keep on living. You gotta figure it out. I used to be the same way. You think I can all figure it out. There's so much here that we ain't never gonna figure it out. Once I done figured it out, they're high. Yeah, just like the whole them making all these moon landings and shit. And then you have like the I mean, it's just the stark contrast of just illogical shit that they're doing. Like the whole moon landing shit, right? That's to hide the fact that we can't leave this place, right? To hide the damn firmament. Then you go to the Antarctic, right? You can't go down there. It's forbidden. Oh, you'll say, oh, you can get on a cruise. The cruise ain't gonna show you shit. It's gonna show you the ice wall. You know? And then with that one right there, the reason they do that, you have all those countries, they don't even get along together. There's some duckies. They don't even get along together, but they all agreed on this peace treaty to keep people out of the damn Antarctica. Right? The only reason it makes any logical reason to me is they don't want people going past the ice wall to see what the hell we're on. Eventually you're going to encounter the firmament. And like I said, in 1958, it was still in the encyclopedia. The firmament, its location at 12,500 feet up, close to the ice wall. The coordinates are in there. You know, so believe what you want, but But the one that I've come across, and other people come across it too, I didn't originate it, but the epiphany of it is like this here. They have circumvented the so-called globe east to west many times. They have never once circumvented the globe north to south. Not once. Now all the goddamn man existence, that's all they gotta do. Do that, this flat earth shit dies. They can't do it though, see? That's why it ain't been done. Cause they can't. So put that in your damn pipe and smoke it. Riddle me that one, answer that one for me. Since you want to answer questions. What's up, Backtrack? Appreciate you coming in, bud. No, they didn't what? Yeah, I'm in the sun. It's hard for me to keep up with the chat there, so I'm gonna get over here to this gazebo. Appreciate that, Stats. Alright. You know, like I said, y'all can all think I'm crazy as fuck shit. I don't care. It's not gonna change me one iota. You know? And I can quote off all the signs that they taught y'all in school, just like they taught me. Like I was asking you the other day about the escape velocity of these supposed rockets. You're like, why would I know that? Why would you fucking know anything, bud? It ain't serving me no good to know that the escape velocity of one of those rockets is 770 feet per second per second. That's how fast them some bitches gotta go to supposedly escape our atmosphere, which they're not doing. You know, got Operation Fishbowl. What the hell were they shooting all them nuclear bombs up in the air for? And then how come all of their literature, the Navy, the Army, the Marines, all of them got literature about their aircraft and shit, their weapons and shit. And in their literature, they tell you, this is based on a flat, non-rotating Earth. Over and fucking over and over, man. I'm like, damn, dude, this is their own shit telling you this shit. Just like it's their own math equation. It tells you that every mile of distance gets you 8 inches squared of droppage. Not every 10 miles or 20 miles, every mile. Every 3 miles, there should be probably about 20 to 36 inches of drop. At 1,000 miles or 100 miles, at 100 miles, it's 660 feet. It's supposed to be gone beyond the horizon. But you got these people zooming out there with their cameras and shit, and they can see it. Sorry, bud. How much? Trying to catch a little sun rays here. Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's going to be cooler once the sun goes down. But, you have a good one. I'll let you get back to your nap there. I see you there, Backtrack. Can't you hear me? I'm not raising too much hell. Got this cute dog over there. That dog's strong. Hey, buddy. Is he friendly? Is he friendly?
Yeah, he's blind, so he heard you, and that's why he's trying to figure out what it was.
Hey, buddy. Yeah, he's a big old fella.
Like, you know what it is.
That's like old Spud McKenzie.
It is, yeah.
That's
he can't see anything, so he'll hear it, and then he's like, he's got to go look for it.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we used to have a bunch of pit bulls.
Good boy.
I used to bring him up here and walk around every day.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, we usually do walk. He's got a big stick that he plays with over there.
Yeah, I used to let the boys let them get up on the bench, and I would feed the ducks.
Yeah.
And they would just sit on the bench, wouldn't bother nobody. They've met more people out here. I bet you I'd meet 1,000 people a month out here.
Saying this dog's not more than I do.
But
I'm the antisocial one.
Yeah, they passed on though.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, dogs are great, that's for sure.
Yep. Greatest gift of mankind.
Isn't it ever? That's for sure.
You have a good one.
Have a good night, my dear.
You too.
Oh, you're gonna fall. Come on.
660. feet is an eighth of a mile. Okay, I'm not going to dispute that. I'm not really disputing nothing. Freaking tried to come up my live, tell me I'm starting bullshit again. That's what you're going to get every time you get me, bud. I believe what I believe. And I'll mind you, I'm older than you. I've experienced more than you have. You know, like I said, if you go out there and you look for the information, you will find the same information I'm finding. You know, but for some reason, it don't fit in your brain the same way it fits in mine. And that's all right, man. I still love you. But you know good and damn well, if you fucking poke the bear, you're gonna get mauled. So keep on poking. See how much I scratch you up there. Oh, there's the other fountain. It did move it. Those things aren't mounted. They're on little floating platforms just under the water. There's fish out here too. Turtles. They used to have paddle boats over there. I guess old boy's done. I think he's probably homeless. He was out here pissed off somebody and they kicked him out of the house for a little while. And I was going to stay there until the sun went down, but I give him his peace. I'm ranting too much. Shut up and leave a message. Now, I got a feeling it won't be too long and they will all have a choice to believe or not. That's pretty new. More to work, they ain't normally doing that. But we got us a bench here. So I can take me a break, squat down. The bench there. The old sun just a beaming. But you ain't gonna rip me on them facts, man. I can quote their science at you. That don't mean it's true. Just because I can quote it, don't mean it's true. I can tell you all the facts about old Santa Claus. Don't make it true. He actually was a real person, though. It's for you, Dennis. What's for me? Sorry, y'all looking at my knee while I light my cigarette. Wasn't really planning on going live. I didn't bring none of my phone holders. Can y'all hear the seagulls? What's up, Glenn? Yeah, I can see everybody now pretty good. Got my little shade going on here. Swinging, y'all, just a swinging. Yeah, I hope to put something biblical together on my channel. You too, Backtrack. Appreciate you coming in, bud. Everybody comes in and leaves. I hope y'all have a blessed day. Looks like I done run freaking off. That's all right. But you can bet they keep all the secrets to themselves, man. I mean, look at the premium they put on college. Do you really think college should be that high? Or do you even know why it's so high? It's high because the government subsidizes it. That's why. Not because the knowledge that they're teaching is that valuable. Oh, there when a fish jumped out, I missed it. Oh, there he is again. Over there fighting at something, zoom in. Right out there. There's some pretty big old fish out there. Can't fish in here though. There's the flag. I missed that. It's out there on that little island. There's a turtle though. Right there. You hear it? That there is the one that come back. Hey Susan, appreciate you coming in. There's your turtle dove, since you love birds. He's talking to me. You hear him? I think his mate's up in the tree somewhere. Had one of those fall out of a tree one day. Oh, you're not late, you made it. It definitely is the education system. Now I'm actually in North Carolina. We're at the almost the most southern tip of it. If you go back that way, up that road right there, that's Highway 421. It's also called Lake Park Boulevard. But it ends out there past the Fort Fisher and the ferry. We'll go do some content on that one day. Maybe ride the ferry or something. But they got a ferry that will take you across to Southport, which is still North Carolina. So they're a little further south than we are. There's several islands out there, Bald Head Island and a few other ones. I can't think of them. But within 50 miles of me, there's probably 25, 30 beaches. You got Holden Beach, Wrightsville Beach. This here is Carolina Beach. You go about 3 miles that way, it turns into Kerr Beach. They got beaches over there near Sneed's Landing, Jacksonville. That's where that military base is, Camp Lejeune. But there's several military bases, like 2 here on this island. There's some birdies out there flying around. They got Fort Fisher up here. It's the fort from Civil War, but it's also a fort. They do a lot of training and seminars and stuff at for all different branches of law enforcement, military and stuff. They have concerts out there and stuff too sometimes. But you got Polk Air Force Base, ain't too far away. Then you got Sunny Point. Sunny Point is, if I'm not mistaken, I'm pretty sure it's the largest ammo dump on the East Coast, which means they got every manner of ordnance up in there. So they even got nukes over there, and they don't play around. They do not play around. That place where I go fishing on that gazebo, off to the left of that is government property. The beginning of Sunny Point, that whole road, Old Dow Road, they got signs out there to tell you not to get out your car. If you go out in the woods and try to go fishing, they will, there could be like frogmen that jump out of the bushes on your ass. It has happened. Look, we got us a rainbow bridge here. Look at that. Let me back up there a little bit. Let y'all read that. Rainbow Bridge. Look at here. Rainbow Bridge. Ain't that pretty? Got people can put their dog tags up here. I imagine those are passed away dogs. I think that's got something to do with it. Yep. Yep, that's what this is. This is tribute to all these animals that's passed, all these little tags out through here. We have a real nice community here. If they're a little stuck up, you know, they're right nice. There's lots of animals here. It's like every one of these plaques has got some animals named on it. They probably chipped into the painting of the bridge and maintenance of the bridge. Most people just want to come here and be left alone. Not a whole lot of violence here. We do have every once in a while. We've had a bank robbery or two here. It's crazy. Dude robbed the bank way over yonder. And he rode up here on a bicycle all the way up to the ferry, and that's what they caught him. There's only two ways on this island. That's either across the bridge up there at Snow's Cut, or by boat, which is either the ferry or someone come pick you up in a boat. We got a couple marinas here, so you could have a boat stashed. I don't recommend it, man. The police don't have a lot to do here, so they're ready for some shit. But we've been going 46 minutes here. I figure we'll probably run another 15 before I decide to end up. I appreciate y'all coming in. And yeah, there's so many dogs here, it's crazy. Like every other house has got a dog. There's some massive dogs here too. There used to be this crazy chick. What was her damn name? Man, can't remember her name. But she lives up there behind that restaurant and bar I hang out at every Wednesday. And she had two massive Rottweilers that she just let run loose, and it would scare the shit out of you. They wasn't violent, they wasn't mean, but just seeing that much dog running at you, it's kind of terrifying. I want to say her name was Sissy or something like that. But they called her like Crazy Sissy. Y'all hear that shit? Over there. Sounds like a mess of dogs. Might be some kids teasing some dogs. There might be some dogs seeing some other dogs. Make it a great day, honoring our son and our brother, Andrew G. Malizio. Nurture our nature plants. I ain't got time to read this stuff. There's another one. Nurture our native plants. That's not a plant, that's a duck. And that's a bird. That's another bird. That's a turtle. Still they talking about plants. I think these people got it figured out. I'm terrible with names. I meet someone and 5 minutes later I'm hoping they would say something like this. Yeah, I'm the same way. I have to be around you a bit. Let's see. Again, native plants. And they ain't got no pictures of plants, man. Do have a QR code, though. Got some palm trees and bushes, weeds and such. Got a hedge here, hiding all these high-dollar houses. Got some real nice houses. About 50% of them got elevators in them. Yep, birds spread the seeds around because they eat the fruit. And I'm like, how did plants figure that out? Uh-oh. We have a dilemma. I cannot go this way. Look at that. I got it road blocked off, man. That's crazy. They're building something with all that block and shit. But they've added that building right there. That thing was only 1 story, now it's 2 stories. It's like the pump house. And they got all the controls to these fountains and whatnot, and the lights and stuff. I guess I'm taking the long way back. Let me check my battery here. Oh, we're good. And I got a notification. Let me check that real quick. Ah, some bullshit. Yeah, I figured that's what it was. I'm on open Wi-Fi. They got pretty good Wi-Fi here. I can go all the way from the beach to here, and that's probably about 1.5 miles. Right at it. Didn't lose signal. Alright. Now another reason I forget so many names and stuff, I probably smoke too much weed, and that's it probably is detrimental to your short-term memory. But that really threw me off when they talk about it hurts your short-term memory. How? Just a little bit that it does, you know, because it's short-term memory anyway. You know, that kind of pissed me off. Freaking got me upset, had me cussing and stuff. It's been another one of them live streams I'll have to remove or edit to get all the cuss words out. That means I had to go through and listen to all the conversation, timestamp all the cuss words, and figure out how to go in there and remove them, bleep them or something. But I'm really trying not to cuss, especially the F-bomb. Occasional damn ain't so bad, and I don't reckon the shit's too bad either. But I did see something where it's like, if you're under stressful situations or you're in pain, cussing helps. It helps you reset your brain, your nervous system. It also makes it so that you can actually deal with more pain. But, you know, something someone said makes sense to me, so I can believe it. And, dudes making all them kung fu noises, they're not doing it because it sounds cool. Helps them reset and focus their brain. We're going to take a little gander at this. Might read it later on myself. When an animal dies that has been especially close to someone here, that pet goes to Rainbow Bridge. There are meadows and hills for all our special friends so they can run and play together. There's plenty of food, water, sunshine, and our friends are warm and comfortable. All animals who have been ill or old are restored to health and vigor. Those who were hurt or maimed are made whole and strong again, just as we remember them in our dreams, days, and times gone by. Animals are happy and content, except for one small thing. They each miss someone very special to them who have been left behind. They all run and play together, but the day comes when one suddenly stops and looks into the distance. Bright eyes are intent. His eager body quivers. Suddenly he begins to run from the group, flying over the green grass, his legs carrying him faster and faster. You have been spotted, and when you and your special friend finally meet, you cling together in joyous reunion, never be parted again. The happy kisses ring upon your face, your hands again caresses a little head, and you look once more in the trusting eyes of your pet, so long removed from your life, but never absent from your heart. Then you cross the rainbow bridge together, ridden by Edna Klein Rickey in 1959 at the age of 19 when her beloved Labrador Major died. She is in Inverness, Scotland. What's that plaque say? With heartfelt thanks to our generous sponsors, to others supporters, and all this lasting space for our community, honor the lives and memories of love cats. Gratitude to Freedom Bridge Animal Rescue of North Carolina. Kid is a nice doctor. I actually like him and trust him. I'm not going to say anything else about any of the other ones. Oh, Mr. Stem sunset. Look at there. Ain't that pretty? You see a little bit of in the water there. But just say somebody that used to work with him, my dog would growl at him. And if a dog growls at the damn vet, that's not a good vet. That same dog I had could meet anybody, anywhere, anytime. So if it doesn't get along with you, there's something wrong with you. The way all my dogs were. They painted a mural on that. No, I think that's the pump building for that one. Or it might have to do something with the sewage and maintenance. There's a building over there that's sewage and maintenance. Another one back that way too. Probably within 150 yards from there. Let's go ahead and check out the artwork on it. How about that? Bumblebees and flowers. That's right, nice. Check out the other side. Yep, you can hear it running in there. That's right, nice. Those are morning glories. I can recognize those. I think those are Black Eyed Susans, but I ain't sure. They're wildflowers. They grow a lot here in North Carolina wild. There's the old sign of Carolina Beach. Back up, get a better look at it. There it is. Right nice. Big old bumblebee. I like bees. Catch the front side here. Alrighty, that's 421 right there. 421 runs all the way from the East Coast to the West Coast. In case y'all didn't know that. Runs east to west most of the time. Right now it's running north to south. That's north. And that's south. That's east. See the sun peeking out over the trees. Hey, Fallon. Prayers for Duke and Hoodoo. Actually, Hoodoo's buried back that way. That was actually my dog. Duke was actually Mama's dog. There's the sunset. Ready to go down there. Appreciate you coming in, Alan. This was a spur of the moment that I text you I was going live. It popped in my head. Nice day. I'm gonna try to start coming, which won't be but a few more weeks anyway. So we're gonna leave in a few weeks. But Mama loves it down here, so I'm gonna get her down here as much as I can. She was expecting a visit Friday from her sisters, but Uncle Doug ain't doing good. They can't leave him alone, so he's going to go see the doctor. There's your water on the sun on the water there. Yeah, they gotta get him checked out, see what's going on with him. She thinks he's got Alzheimer's. The doctors don't believe it, but they're not with him all the time either. And I ain't got faith in none of them. I think they can help you set a bone, but I don't think I trust them on nothing else. Especially after what we just went through. And they all jumped on board like it was just a good thing. And then you find out these here vaccines. There's a kind of a scenic one there. The flag and the sunset together. But yeah, you get all of it together. Everybody jumped on board with that. It was only assholes like me who refused to comply and capitulate. And guess what? Who turned out right? I did. Me and 20% of the other population of this place. That ain't even if there's ever a time I was wrong, that would have been the time I would have picked. If I could have chose to be wrong, I would have chose that one. Because now I get to see the aftermath. I get to bear witness to it daily. I lost a cousin 2023 to turbo cancer. Lost another cousin to MS. A little earlier than that. I've lost several cousins to chronic ailments. They come to find out, probably caused by parasites. Yeah. I think that's going to come out and everybody's going to see it's true. Majority of these chronic illnesses is caused by parasites. There's the meter maid. He rides around and looks for folks parking at the popo. This is where the popos hang out. Hang 10. I've never been in there. I think it's a pretty good grill, but where the popos hang out. They didn't change their color. It used to be blue and light blue. Now they're silver. This gas cap's popped up there. That's not good. That's another one. That's an unmarked. These are what y'all look for when y'all down here misbehaving. Unmarked poo-poo car. There's another good mural. Octopus. Used to be the dry dock. I don't think they got a name on it now. Oh, it's still the dry dock. That's a pretty nice mural. Big old cracking like octopus there. They used to have 2 pools, now they only got the 1. We're walking down Main Street. Hey, Penguin Cat, took you up. All right, Penguin Cat. I've seen you in action. Don't be blocking folks. We time them out here at best. If they're picking on you or somebody you know in here, start out small, time them out. 5 minutes, 10 minutes. It's like 3 strikes. Third strike's 24 hours. Cool them off. See if they're stupid tomorrow. This here's Squiggly, one of the best ice cream shops around. The line will be out the door there, all the way down through here, all the way up the sidewalk. When it gets hot, of course. It ain't hot yet. That's Marriott right there. I'm talking spend $500-$600 a night. That's where you go. There's another one right there. I can't think of the name of that one right off the top of my head. It's another hot dollar one. That's a little shop or boutique right there. There's another one there with all them lights on it. Oh, these are driftwood villas. These are condos. Man, I swear it's a hard name right there. A car Valeska Co. That's the name there, but I'd have to practice pronouncing that one for a minute. Yeah, I know Penguin's good. I was just, I don't have the trolls up in here, but when they do come, and if they come, y'all know what to do to them. Especially if you recognize them as big trolls to y'all's communities. Go ahead and time them on out. They want to come in and be respectful and talk, that's different. If they come in starting any junk, especially if they go talking about people in chat. If they're talking about me, I'll see it and I don't care. They're talking about me, somebody else is getting a break. There's another place. I don't know exactly what they got going on there. They're not big on shopping and such. But that's Michelangelo's Pizza right there on the left-hand corner of that building. I think that's like an ice cream shop or gelato shop or something there. Yeah, it's gelato. It's like two or three shops there. I think upstairs is living quarters. That's a steakhouse right there, as you can see. Let me zoom in on it. Lake Park Steakhouse. That used to be a steakhouse. This is the pancake house right here. As you can tell, it's pancakes. It's Kate's Pancake House. That used to be the Cape. I've ate there. It's a pretty good steakhouse. Well, it used to be. I don't think they're doing it anymore. But that's Lake Park Road, or 421, however you want to call it. Over there's the boardwalk. And they've started trucking in the rides. They ain't setting none up yet. They got that one up over that triangle. This is the Magic Bean. It's a coffee shop. It's pretty good. Especially if you like coffee. But they're closed right now. They're open during the day. This is the Fat Pelican. It's our hangout. There's the sign. The Fat Pelican. One of the most eclectic places you'll ever see, as you can tell by the decorations. You'll put anything up there. A lot of these decorations come from the old Carolina Beach amusement park. That's where that thing there comes from. He's a little crazy. He's got an e-bike up there with a skeleton on it. There's a golf clubs on a wheel to make it look like a truck, ship steering wheel, and some moose antlers with some lights on them. That's the backyard. So you can come in, get your drink, go back there and drink, hang out. They got cornhole, there's all kinds of board games and stuff in there. This is where Mama plays her bowling. There's the sign. The Fat Pelican. They got music playing in there, and I'll probably get a copyright if I go in there. So this right here is the Nikki's restaurant. They have pretty good food in there, like shrimp rolls, stuff like that. I think they may serve like sushi and stuff. I don't know. They have good food. It's killing me right now. It smells so good. But that's gonna be it. I got 1:11 on the clock there. I appreciate y'all coming in. But I love y'all. Uh, Let me turn this around here. Love y'all. And I'm glad y'all come in and spend some time with me. Take the shades off. Be good, everybody. Love as many people as you can. Uh, walk with God and live in love. That's my sign off. Y'all be good. Peace.